Hi everyone, my name is Jose Calderon, and in this time I would like to talk about the lesson plan and video. And the lesson plan is about how we can use this lesson plan in a real class. So I decided to take the Unit 4, uh, based in the Unit 4 topic CBI, content-based instruction, and figure 10.1, page 6. So my topic in this lesson plan is the simple future tense, and is 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 related to be taught to beginner students. So let me talk about how this lesson plan can be applied in a real class. Okay, in the warm up, in the beginning of the lesson plan, I described that we are going to start using a global Earth with creating a context of the next topic. So based on the Unit 4, we're going to take that global Earth and put it on a table and ask the students to stand up and to participate in the next activity. Okay, that activity promotes that students stand up of their seats and participate. So we are going to show or point different countries of the global Earth and pronounce it, and ask the student to guess what or which country is that I am showing. For example, I turn around the global Earth and I show, for example, Europe, and I ask to any student what country is that, and the student could respond the correct country, or I provide the right answer. The objective of this warm up is to the students participate and have an idea about what is about the next topic. Okay, before the warm up, I will ask the students to sit down and pay attention, and I will provide a review of the present tense, because that was the last topic, so they will understand what is the next topic about. So in this time, I will show to students a little short video about the future plans or troubles, and as I describe in my lesson plan, and how in this video the characters use the will form without showing that grammar structure, so they will improve their skills of listening. So after that, about the future plans or troubles, they will be interested or have a engagement to know about the next topic. So I will provide a, a description or about how they can describe their future plans or future troubles by themselves, and how that keyword that is will in that conversation in the video, how they could use it in a real conversation with another person. So that is the presentation activity that promotes the listening and speaking, because I will show or speak some phrases that has shown has been shown in the video to students could repeat it after me. Also, in the presentation activity, I would like to ask to students and how can how they can express the future plans that they have in mind. For example, in that moment, that what are going to do, what they are going to do next to the, or when the class is it's over. So that is a future plan, or I don't know, future travel. So I would like to listen the answer of the students, and how can how they can express by themselves. So if the students don't answer, or answer in a short way, I could provide the correct answer, or complete the expressions that they have to 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 talk about. So then, in the practice stage or practice activities, and we are going to see the material or resource or content, and about the grammar structure that I provide in the top of the lesson plan, that you could see it later. So that is the grammar structure in negative, positive, or question form. So I will ask you students to repeat after me the grammar structure and some sentences that we listened before. For example, in the YouTube video, or in the sentences that we or the countries that we have seen in the warm up. So I would like to reinforce in how they could use that countries to create a future plan or future travel. So after that, in this stage, we are improving the repeating and speaking skills. So I would like to talk about how the pronunciation and listening is improved in this stage. So in the practice activity, we also notice that the reading skills are presented, because the students can read and watch how works the grammar structure. So then, in the production activities, we take the four macro skills: reading, listening, writing, and speaking, because in this stage we are going to see a review about the warm-up and the practice activities. So after that, we are going to use another verbs or countries to create new sentences, but related to the main topic. And also in the next activity, to get a production stage, we are going to do a dictogloss, that the teacher will provide a text with some blank spaces that the student have to fill it. And after that, the teacher will create groups of 3 or 4 students to work together. So to complete the full sentences or text, and also speak or telling to everybody how they resolve it, so how they solve it. So the teacher will wait to everybody to end the the text after speaking it. So at the final of this activity, the teacher will will provide the correct solution and evaluate the activity in groups. So as we notice in this activity of TikTok laws, the students improve their reading, listening, writing, and speaking skills, because this activity allows to use these four macro skills. So in the next activity, always in the production stage, the teacher will ask the students to participate creating three or two sentences using the simple future tense. And the students are free to use any form, positive, negative, or question. So as we notice in this stage, we are using the controlled practice and free practice, and also the students try to solve it by themselves. So we work in groups and by themselves, and that is a good idea to promote the sufficiency. So in this stage, we expect that students use all the macro skills possible. And after that, I would like to add that these activities are based on the unit 4 of the topic CBI and figure 10.1 in the page 6 and 7. So in the wrap up or the final of the class, we are going to see a review, but this time in the actual topic, that is the future simple tense. So in this time, I would like to talk about how the students have learned in class. So we repeat the grammar structure, and if we write it in a board, we can erase it. So we ask to students how is the grammar structure, and we expect that they have learned how it works and how it is. So after that, repeating the grammar structure, we also are improving the listening and speaking skills, and also the reading skills. And in the final of this wrap up, we give them an idea about the next topic. In this case, could be how I describe it in the lesson plan, that it could be the use of the going to, that is similar to the use of the will form. So that is how it works, my lesson plan, and how we can use it, or how you can use it in a future class to teach the future simple tense. So that is my video about the lesson plan, and I hope that you like it. So thanks a lot.